Kofi and Ama. They loved their mother dearly, but she had fallen ill. The village healer said she needed medicine from the city hospital, but it would cost a lot of money. Kofi and Ama were worried. They worked hard on their farm, but the harvest had been poor that season. They didn't have enough money to take their mother to the hospital. One day, Kofi had an idea. Ama, let's go to the wise old man in the next village. Maybe he can help us. Ama agreed, and they set off on their journey. As they walked, they saw many people working in their fields. Some were planting yams, while others were harvesting cassava. Kofi and Ama greeted them with a smile and continued on their way. When they reached the wise old man's hut, they knocked on the door. The old man welcomed them warmly and asked, "What brings you to my village, young men?" Kofi explained their situation. The old man listened carefully and nodded his head. "I can help you, but first, you must help me with a task. In the forest, there's a rare herb that only blooms under the light of the full moon. I need you to bring it back to me." Kofi and Ama agreed. The old man gave them instructions on how to find the herb. They set off into the forest, following the path he had described. As they walked, the forest grew denser. They heard strange noises and saw animals darting through the trees. But Kofi and Ama were brave. They had to be, for their mother's sake. After a while, they reached a clearing. In the center, they saw a beautiful herb with leaves that shone like gold in the fading light. But as they reached for it, a figure emerged from the shadows. "Who are you?" Kofi asked, trying to hide his fear. "I am the guardian of the forest," the figure replied. "Why do you disturb the peace of this place?" Kofi explained their situation. The guardian listened and nodded. "I will give you the herb, but first, you must answer my riddle. If you answer correctly, the herb is yours. But if you fail, you will never leave this forest." Kofi and Ama looked at each other nervously. But they knew they had to try. The guardian asked, "What is it that is blind, yet sees? What is it that is silent, yet speaks?" Kofi thought deeply. Suddenly, Ama exclaimed, "The answer is the heart. The heart is blind to the physical world, but it sees with emotions. It is silent, yet it speaks with love and kindness." The guardian smiled. "You are correct, young man. The herb is yours." Kofi and Ama picked the herb and brought it back to the wise old man. He was pleased and gave them a bag of gold coins. "This should be enough to take your mother to the hospital," he said. Kofi and Ama thanked the old man and returned to their village. They took their mother to the hospital, and the doctors treated her with the medicine made from the rare herb. Slowly, she began to recover. The villagers were amazed at Kofi and Ama's bravery and kindness. They celebrated their journey and the love they showed their mother. From that day on, Kofi and Ama were known as the brothers who went to great lengths to save their mother's life. And the wise old man's words echoed in their minds, "The heart is blind to the physical world, but it sees with emotions. It is silent, yet it speaks with love and kindness."